Hi folks, welcome back to the ward. Got a rainy day going on here. I'm just doing some cleanup. Anyway, yesterday I was out and about running some errands, and I happened to be near New Paltz on Route 299, and as I'm driving along, I keep seeing these signs for this garage or barn sale or whatever the heck you want to call it. And I figured, and it kept saying it was big and huge, each sign. So they really enticed me. I normally don't do garage sales or barn sales or any of that kind of stuff. But I just saw the signs and I figured I'd have to stop. Anyway, the garage sale was at a true redneck paradise. I mean, they had everything from small engines, swords, knives, old TVs, video games, DVDs, VHS, albums, stereos. I mean, it was an assortment of stuff from the last 40 years. And the prices were real reasonable. So I picked these up. These are cabinets and they kind of lock together. Yeah, if you they kind of have cutouts and all, so that kind of a tongue slips in and they lock together. Anyway, there were 5 of them, right? 5 drawers. And you could see what they did for a living. From the story that was told, and I could see there was a second set of these sitting right there. They were in a van that used to go down to New York City to do contractor type work, and you can see by the kind of stuff that's on here. I don't know if they worked for a TV station or if they were independent or what. I like these. I happen to like the size. I didn't get the keys that go with them. By the way, the 5 cabinets and this inverter, all of that was $20. I happen to like this size, and you can see why. This saw I didn't buy there. I just took it out of the garage. But it'll fit a circular saw. They're fairly well made. They seem to be able to take the weight. I picked up this inverter while I was there because I thought it was interesting. 12 volt in, obviously. Output is 220, 150 watt, 50 cycle. And it was in a box with a bunch of other equipment. A handheld scanner, like for reading barcodes and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure what that was up to. When it comes to cabinets, what I'm trying to do, and I seem to be having a lot of trouble doing it, I'm trying to get like things together, and I'm thinking with the depth of those cabinets, I could get more stuff together. Like circular saws and power tools. They seem to be able to take the weight, so that's one thing I'm looking at. The last set of rolling cabinets I bought were these. They were from a hospital, and you guys can see I put tools into them. They work well enough. Hopefully I can swap the drawers out with the other cabinet. I got 2 exactly the same. What I'd like to do is have three deep ones, and then there'll only be 1 shallow. And in the other cabinet there'll be 1 deep, and it looks like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5 or 6 shallows. So the shallows are good for screwdrivers and junk like that. And speaking of which, while I was on my route, there's a bread thrift store out there also. So I picked up, whatever bread we need for the next week or so. And I stopped at Lowe's. I'm collecting up parts for the mini bike, particularly axle type stuff. So I stopped at Lowe's first, and I don't know what they sell these for. Somewhere around $10, 5/8. And I've been having a lot of trouble with screwdrivers. I've really had no luck. You guys are familiar with the Harbor Freight screwdrivers. I think they should be used for tent stakes mostly. I decided to try these Stanley Fat Max, and this thing kind of looks like they got diamonds sputtered on it and all. They say, you know, lifetime warranty, and that's what it says right there. So there's an 800 number, and you call up, and supposedly they send you new ones if you don't like these. My experience is a lot of times they want you to send back the old one, and then they want you to send them some postage, and by the time you're done with it, quite honestly, this was a, I don't know, $5 set. They were supposed to be like 12, 13 bucks, something like that, and they had them a little less than half price. So I'm gonna try them. I've been having a lot of trouble stripping Phillips type stuff out, particularly some slotted stuff also. So I'm hoping that improves my ability to get bolts out. I'm also, it's not like the Japanese bolts, a lot of the Japanese Phillips head, which is not as deep. I've just had a tough time. I've been twisting screwdrivers and bending blades and doing all kinds of wild stuff. So anyway, I'm hoping that these are an improvement. While I was up there, I also went to P&T Surplus. Once again, axles. Once again, this bearing is mine, but I needed some axle material for the mini bike build. So I picked these up while I was there. They're 5/8. Some bolts, right? You know, some plates depending on what I need to do. Then I picked up this brass. I'm told these are from a local manufacturer, but somehow they cut the length and put the holes in the wrong place. I'm not quite sure what they were trying to make out of it. He wasn't either. So, but a lot of times this stuff is good for making carburetor adapter plates, the thicker stuff. So there we are. I'm really kind of surprised. It's quite a bit of weeble wobble here. I gotta get both of these into a wheel tire assembly, and then see how much they move around then. Because it doesn't do you much good if your back wheel is moving so much. You'll end up throwing the chain, right? Front wheel, perhaps. Well, front wheel, you'll end up dancing all over the place till you crash. The back wheel, you throw the chain, and then from there, all kinds of bad things could happen. So there we are. Yeah, the garage sale was cool. They seem to live in a single wide trailer with a skirt and roofs and extensions built on it, which was cool. But the barn complex they had built out back for farm animals and equipment and toys. Amazing, just an amazing build. I think they had 2 or 3x more toy storage and toys than they did living space. So anyway, I thought it was cool. They were decent guys, you know. We shot the bull for a while. I bought some stuff. So there we are. My results for my redneck garage sale. They really had a lot of cool stuff. They had a lot of engines too. Briggs and Stratton, old Tecumseh, old Clinton, a lot of that kind of stuff. If anybody's interested, just go down 199 near the gas station there. What is that? A Speedy gas station. You'll see the signs, and you could go over there and take part in their garage sale. Go get some stuff from them. Yeah, I didn't bring home any of the engine stuff because I'm like drowning in engines of all types. For some of you guys who are just kind of getting started, you could probably make more use of that than I can. For me, I'm drowning in engines, and I kind of shying away from old engines for any builds I might do. And the reason why is you can buy a Predator engine, and then the carburetor, and then the gas tank, and if the engine blows up, you can get another whole brand new one for $99. Those 6.5 horsepower Honda clones. I mean, are they a great engine? I'm not going to say they are, but I really don't push my stuff that hard, so for me it'll hold up. For you guys who are really out there on the hairy edge, you'll blow them up, right? They're not that strong in their specs, especially the older Predator engines. Their specs weren't all that tight, so you will blow them up. But for the stuff I build, they seem to hold up okay. They seem to work. They seem to do what I need to do, and I also like the idea. Carburetors are $20. Once again, a whole engine's $99. Recoil for like less than $10. A full tune-up kit, including the recoil, including the carburetor, right? Basically everything but the gas tank and block. I think you can buy that for like $30. So I kind of like the ability to get stuff for an engine should I need it, especially should I need it from sitting around, because sometimes stuff sits around here for a little while. All right, folks. Thank you for coming by to watch and comment and subscribe. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.